Y'all, what you're seeing is it's time. Y'all, I know I'm inside and this is a different atmosphere, but wait till I show you what decided to grace us with their presence. We got baby chicks. Yes, we do. Now here's the process. What you're watching right now is when one of our chicks decided to make it into this world. 3 weeks earlier, we carefully selected 9 eggs from our own flock and placed them into our incubator. We hope for a successful hatch, but as every chicken keeper knows, nature has a way of teaching patience, humility, and sometimes disappointment. In today's video, I'm taking you from day 1 all the way through hatch day as we welcome 3 new chicks to the homestead. On Juneteenth, we decided to begin our new hatch. These eggs came from our own flock, making this process even more exciting because we know exactly where these babies came from. Now, when we were connecting, we forgot to put the tube there, so we had some spillage we had to clean up on the table. One of my favorite parts of this journey was involving my grandson, Christian. Gardening and homesteading have always been about passing knowledge from one generation to the next. As we counted the eggs together, it became a learning opportunity. 1, 2, 3. Simple moments like this help children develop counting skills, observation skills, responsibility, and patience.
Point aside towards the middle. Point aside again.
8. So you only need 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Very good. That's good.
We talked about how each egg needed to be placed with the pointed end down. You want to make sure the pointed end is going in towards the incubator. That positioning helps the chick develop properly during incubation and gives them the best chance at hatching successfully. What may seem like a small detail can make a huge difference over the next 21 days. Now, let me tell y'all, everything doesn't always go according to plan. As we were setting up the incubator, we added water to help maintain humidity levels, and that was the spillage that we had to clean out. You pour the water in the base, and if that tube you see there, that white tube is not connected, then the water will come out. Gravity will do its job. And honestly, homesteading isn't about perfection. It's about learning, adjusting, and keeping it moving. Once we recovered from the little water mishap, it was time to get serious. We set the incubator temperature right around 99.5 degrees and monitored humidity carefully throughout the process. Incubation is really a lesson in consistency. Not too hot, not too cold, not too dry, not too wet. For the next 3 weeks, the incubator would do the work while we practice patience. And trust me, waiting is the hardest part. Now, I can say with the next set that I plan on filling the incubator with water and allowing the temperature to rise before placing the eggs. So this is trial and error, you know. Over the next 21 days, we checked daily, and then there was hatch day, July 11th. 2026. We woke up to 2 chicks already hatched and out moving about, and there was another one pipping. As you can see, the one egg that is cracked. Now, during this 21 days, every time I walked by, I found myself looking inside, wondering what was happening inside those eggs. Were they developing? Would they hatch? How many chicks would we end up with? You know, it's amazing to think that something so small can contain an entire life developing day by day, and all we could do is wait. Then finally, July 11th arrived. When we woke up around 8 o'clock that morning, we walked over to the incubator and found 2 chicks already hatched overnight. Y'all, you should have seen our faces. I can't say y'all should have been here. You should have seen our faces. After 21 days of waiting, there they were, tiny, fluffy, moving all around, already exploring their new world. That moment makes all the waiting worth it. But the excitement wasn't over. Another chick had already started pipping. And that's what you see in that egg there. This is amazing. What you're watching here is the complete birth of that third chick. This process can take hours. The chick has to rest, push, rest again, push more. Every moment takes energy. Every crack in the shell brings them one step closer to freedom. And finally, success. A brand new life enters the world. At the same time, we notice another egg beginning to pip. That tiny crack gave us hope that maybe another chick was on the way. When you're hatching eggs, every egg tells a different story. Some hatch quickly, some take longer, some never make it. That's simply part of the process. Now, out of the 9 eggs we started with, 3 healthy chicks made it into the brooder. Not every egg hatched successfully, but every hatch teaches us something. This experience reminded me that life is precious, growth takes time, patience matter. And sometimes the greatest rewards come after weeks of simply waiting and trusting the process. Now, these little ones have a new home, fresh food, clean water, and a family that is excited to watch them grow. And if my daughters have their way, we may be setting another batch of eggs very soon. Actually, they're already setting in the incubator right now as we speak. While I'm doing this voiceover, they've been turning over here alongside of me. But we set 6 eggs this time coming up. And I just like to thank you all for joining us on this Hatch Day journey. I mean, it was truly, truly a blessing. If you enjoyed following along, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know if you've ever hatched chicks before. Until the next time, this is Lady Empress and the Hicks Homestead family wishing you peace, abundance, and many blessings. We will see you in the next video. Now, I do want to say before I end this, you see how vigorously they're moving around. As I watched the baby chicks' behaviors, this is how they help one another. If you could see that one, he constantly kept his wing on the egg, like he was holding it in place so that the other one could pull itself out. He kept placing his arm up on the egg. I tell you, watching these behaviors is amazing. It's amazing to see. See how he has his arm up there? It's like, come on out. We're waiting for you. We're here rooting for you. And they just trample around on top of them. And to us, that may seem like disrespectful, but for them, this is their culture. They're trampling around and moving around to agitate them and get them moving and let them know that, hey, your family is out here waiting for you. See how he's pecking? He's pecking at the egg, and then he falls asleep. And then he tries to peck some more, and the other one is popping around. But now the one that's just born, he's raising his head up, and see how this one here is trying to pull the egg off of the back of him. So they know just how to help each other, but they don't have a whole lot of strength in the beginning. But when I show you what they look like now, man, I didn't want to make this video too long, but I also wanted to show you the fourth egg that was pipping. As you can see, it had cracks in it and they just trample around. I put it on time lapse so that I can capture this information for you. They trample around, they fall asleep, they wake up, they do it again and again until they help the chick pop out. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, this was Lady Empress, and I'd like to tell you all, garden yourselves accordingly.